So we're into week 2 of Lent. Chances are we might have started to lose some of the momentum. The enthusiasm of Ash Wednesday has probably gotten overshadowed by the demands and the stresses of daily life. And I know, speaking for me, the second week of Lent is usually where I feel like I hit the wall. All the excitement's gone, and it's now to the reality of trying to put into practice the disciplines and the change I want Lent to bring. But that's why it's so important that we keep getting back to that foundation, back to that focus about what's the renewal I want to have during the season of Lent. And to help us do that, let's go back to the first thing Jesus tells us we should be focusing on: prayer. Now, we all pray, but Lent calls us to go a step deeper. Am I praying in a way that's going to renew me? Am I praying in a way that keeps me focused on that upward direction of God? Prayer simply spouting some words, as Jesus reminds us in the gospel, don't just babble like the pagans. That doesn't change us. That doesn't renew us. That doesn't get us back on that upward track. Prayer needs to be something that truly challenges us, that keeps us focused, that keeps us centered. And chances are, a lot of us are still praying the same way we learned to pray as a child. And not that there's anything wrong with that. Losing some of those rote prayers is not what I'm advocating. But we need to build on that. We need to use that as a foundation and mature in our prayer life just as we mature as people. Lent's a great time to ask those questions. Is my prayer moving me upward? Is it keeping me focused on God? Is it putting God back at the center? Or is it just simply one activity among many others that I get accomplished in a day? If we answer that question with the latter, that it's just another activity, then our prayer is what Lent calls us to focus on. Because our prayer is meant to center us, to keep us moving in that upward direction, keep us focused on God. If we're not focused on God in our prayer, then how can our lives be focused on God? As we continue this journey of Lent, let's make sure that our prayer is feeding us, that it's keeping us focused, that it's keeping us going in the right direction, which is upward towards God. Not a sermon, but just a thought that might actually change our lives.